Hello my lovelies. So I had planned to record a special Halloween video. Now I know I did my giveaway last week, but I wanted to record something specifically for Samhain or Halloween. I had planned to do a makeup tutorial or a craft project of some sort. Unfortunately, due to my work schedule, I haven't had time this week to record anything. So it's Friday now, and I hope that I'll be able to upload this in time for you guys. So I'm actually going to be recording 4 videos today, fingers crossed. So this is the first one, and today, as you may have seen by the title of the video, I'm going to be making cheesy bat nibbles, which are super easy and quick to do and really good for Halloween parties. So if you'd like to follow along at home, you're going to need a cookie cutter of some sort. Mine is just a bat, but obviously you can make any Halloween shape you like. You're going to need some pastry, short crust preferably, and for speed purposes I'm using a ready rolled variety. And you're also going to need some cheese. Now I've mixed some Parmesan with a very strong cheddar, and I find that the stronger cheeses work very well for this. So obviously it depends on how cheesy you like your party nibbles. So just going to pop that to one side. So let's get out my pastry. So you want to roll it out on a clean, dry surface. I'll just get rid of my paper. Just pop you to one side. Okay, so you can see mine is already falling apart a bit because it's been sat in the fridge, so it's dried out a little, but it's not too bad. And it doesn't matter too much because we're going to be mixing our cheese in with our pastry, so it doesn't need to be perfect. Okay, so now I'm just going to sprinkle my cheese as evenly as possible. Over the top of my pastry. Okay, making sure I get all the gaps. And again, there's not a set amount of cheese you need to put on here. It's just a case of personal preference. So, okay. Starting to run low go on my cheese. Okay, and down to the corner. Okay. Just shake on the last few bits. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to press down gently with my hands so it's embedded into the pastry a bit more. And not forgetting the corners. Just work along. Just pressing in like so. Okay. And the beauty of having a ready roll sheet is for the next part where we roll it back up again. And again, you don't need to be neat because we're going to be mixing it all together. So give it a push just at the end. And now we're going to be mixing it and moulding it. So this is where you need to evenly distribute the cheese. It's kind of like playing with Play-Doh or moulding clay a bit. Press it in. Just making sure I pick up my excess cheese. So I'm going to knead this for a few minutes just to make sure all the cheese is evenly distributed, and I'll be back in a moment to put it on my baking tray. Okay, so I have my pastry and cheese mix all rolled out. So I'm going to bring back my little bat. He's so cute. And I'm just going to start cutting out my cheesy shapes. So I'm just going to press it down, give it a bit of a wiggle, and then carefully press it out the bottom. And there we have a cheesy bat. Press and wiggle. Okay. Gently press it out. So I'm just popping them onto a baking tray, and I've popped a little bit of oil on my tray so that they shouldn't stick while they're baking. So you want to give them a little bit of room and space in between each one, because the pastry will expand and move as it's baking. So okay. Didn't press down hard enough. There we go. Take that out. So I use this recipe often when I'm doing party nibbles, and I usually don't make bats. I also use this recipe to make cheese parmesan twists. Which are slightly more sophisticated looking and less kiddie-ish, I should say. But I think these are quite cute. Okay. Okay, I might get another one, I think, on there. And when these are in the oven and cooking, I shall re-roll up the offcuts and make some more. Let's just pop that to one side. Now, I would like to spray my cheesy bats with sunflower oil spray. You can use any cooking oil, and you can baste them very lightly with a coat. It gives them a really nice golden brown colour and makes them extra crispy, so it's worth doing. I wouldn't use olive oil though, because it can taint the taste of the pastry. So any standard cooking oil or sunflower oil will do. And you want to put them on a medium to low heat. I'm going to put mine at 150 for about 5 to 10 minutes, and you want to keep an eye on them because they can go from raw to cooked very quickly. So you'll want to take them out once they have a golden colour, and you'll be able to see the cheese, little flecks, more easily. So I'm just going to go pop those in my oven. I will see you in a moment. Here are my cheesy bats. So they're all golden and crispy, and they taste amazing. So I hope you don't mind. I'm just going to have a nibble of one. They're so good. So they are crunchy on the outside and a little bit squidgy in the middle, which is just perfect. so they're ready to go. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you again in my next one. Bye guys.